Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this chilly Tuesday morning. And when I say chilly, it's actually pretty close to normal for this time of the year. Skies are mostly clear across central and eastern Nebraska with more clouds out to the west. Winds are fairly light in those same areas that are clear, but out west, the winds are already strong in the panhandle of Nebraska. And showers are already trying to get going this morning out west. So there is going to be a slight chance of rain this morning out west. Clouds will start to spread eastward later today. The winds, though, are one of the biggest stories of the day. I'll back this up a little bit and watch those arrows as they really start to pick up speed out of the southeast. So we're going to see some very windy conditions this afternoon. Likely to see stronger winds the farther west that you go in western Nebraska, but it's still going to be fairly windy in eastern Nebraska as well. Meanwhile, more showers and thunderstorms firing up later on this afternoon out west. They'll start to really get going this evening here ahead of our main low pressure system. So this is when we start looking at the threat of strong to severe thunderstorms. Isolated shower activity farther east, but I wouldn't expect much. Better chances will come with this main line as it pushes eastward later on this evening. Here's midnight tonight. You can see it right there. Good chance of rain and thunderstorms in the middle part of the state into north central Kansas. There's our low pressure. You have counterclockwise rotation around it. So colder air is getting drawn in on the backside of this. So rain's going to begin transitioning to snow late tonight out in the panhandle of Nebraska. Meanwhile, rain and thunderstorms are shifting now into eastern portions of Nebraska during the late night hours. As we get into tomorrow morning, the last of the rain now across the northern and eastern parts of the Local 4 viewing area. Meanwhile, things are starting to dry out farther to the west and to the southwest here. That low pressure is lifting into South Dakota. Still ongoing snow on the backside of that system, but that's going to lift to the northeast and out of here, so that should not affect our area. The only thing that we could see maybe affect our area tomorrow besides the wind is the clouds might linger across western and then northern parts of the state, and that might keep things a little bit cooler here. The rest of us, lots of sunshine. It's going to be cooler anyway. The rest of us, though, with enough sunshine, it's not going to be as chilly, but the winds will be nasty again out of the west and northwest. They'll be pretty strong, maybe gusting 40, 45 miles per hour. And as we get towards tomorrow night, the winds will die down, skies will clear up, and that's going to lead to a chilly night. In fact, the coldest night of our fall season so far, and frost is going to be a big concern. Well, as for your risk of severe weather, and this is for tonight, all of us have at least a chance of severe weather, but chances are greater the farther south that you go. You have that enhanced risk area across northern Kansas. That's your best chance here, and then down farther into Kansas and Oklahoma. For most of our area, a slight risk of severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5, and then a marginal risk here across northern and western portions of Nebraska. That's a level 1 out of 5. Right now, the biggest threat looks to be damaging wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or more during the overnight hours. Again, especially favoring areas across our south. Maybe a little bit of large hail. It can't be ruled out. It's a possibility. And then the tornado chance, while not zero, is not very good. It's a marginal risk, so just a small chance of an isolated tornado overnight. Rainfall amounts, while pretty decent, not going to be the heaviest soakings of rain, and that's because most of these showers and storms will be fairly quick moving. So maybe some places up to an inch of rain or so, but most of us will pick up under an inch. But still some decent rains out there for this storm system making its way through, and the best chance of rain most of us will get for a while the way it looks here. Well, temperatures for today, we are going to see windy conditions, but we will see warm conditions out there. 70s for highs, even nearing 80, places like Lincoln and Hebron. First signs of cooler air over northwest portions of Nebraska, and that cooler air is continuing to drive westward or eastward. So cold enough that, yes, that rain changes to snow in the panhandle of Nebraska, some upper 30s in the western parts of the Local 4 viewing area, 40s, 50s farther east, even still hanging on to a few low 60s in southeast portions of Nebraska. Cooler air for everybody tomorrow, but those clouds that I talked about before lingering up here, that's going to keep things a bit cooler in the 50s, while the rest of us get into the low and mid 60s for highs Wednesday afternoon. But of course, we do have to deal with some strong winds out there as we look towards Wednesday afternoon, especially here, but some strong winds are expected. As for tomorrow night into Thursday morning, we will be looking at a chilly night. Again, this is the chilliest morning of the fall season so far. Once you start dropping below 36, that's where frost is a possibility, and so areas of frost across parts of central, but especially western Nebraska, and then the far western part of the state. Very cold, 20s for overnight lows. If you don't see frost Thursday morning, still have chances at the end of the week here. Thursday, still kind of a coolish day as clouds will be on the increase during the day, and a system begins to pass to our south by Thursday night here. We'll talk about that in this long-range forecast in just a bit. So, for today, again, summing things up, increasing cloud cover, windy conditions by this afternoon. Strong winds sticking around tonight as showers and thunderstorms will pick up. The chances will pick up, and then they'll decrease by sunrise tomorrow. The sunshine returns tomorrow, but the winds will also be here again tomorrow out of the west for tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a much cooler day. Colder then for Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Some of us, the first chance of frost we've had so far this season. Thursday afternoon, back to around 60 degrees. But then Thursday night, a storm system passing to our south. We'll just see a few extra clouds around, but there could be a little bit of light rain across northern Kansas, maybe far southern Nebraska Thursday night into Friday morning. Most of us will miss out. We'll still see a few clouds around, but by Friday night, cloud cover clearing up, and so that's going to lead to another cold night. Friday night into Saturday morning. Saturday morning might be the chilliest morning that we see. We could see low temperatures Saturday morning down in the lower 30s. So frost once again a possibility. Once we get past Friday, we're looking at some spectacular weather. Saturday mid 60s, lots of sun, low 70s. Sunday lots of sun. Should be a great weekend. Still a little chilly again Saturday night. Sunday night not as cold. Monday, back to the lower 70s. And after that, it looks like we'll kind of settle in the mid 60s in the long range here, which by that point, around the 19th through the 21st of October, that's pretty much what our average high will be, is about 65 degrees. So really not a lot to complain about, at least considering the time of the year. The biggest complaint, the winds the next couple of days. For the farmers, probably the complaining about the rain coming tonight because they're busy out in the fields. And of course, a bit cooler at the end of this week. But no major concerns. We're still not talking about snow for our area. We're not talking about the deep freeze yet. Nothing like that. State softball kicks off tomorrow. The winds are going to be a problem for those first games on Wednesday, but should be better conditions for both Thursdays and Fridays games. And beyond that, like I said, this weekend is shaping up to be a good one if you do have weekend plans. Well, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for watching on this Tuesday morning. I hope your day is a wonderful one. I will see you all again on a Wednesday. Until then, take care, enjoy your day, and God bless. Bye.